So, baby, the world has gone crazy, okay? Between the Diddy case against the state of New York, you have Diddy G and Haley Bailey. You have Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion. Now you have Chris Brown in jail. There was something else that happened. It's so many things I cannot even. I am just trying to keep up. And then you have Smokey Robinson getting sued or getting investigated for rape or sexual assault. This world has gone mad, and this I wasn't gonna. The thing is, I don't want to do entertainment news on this page because it's just my opinion, and I don't want to offend anyone or to get anybody upset because it's my opinion. However, I still would like to share my opinion. It doesn't have to be, the same opinion that you have, but we can agree to disagree. But if you ask me, I was raised back in the 90s and the early 2000s, and no, I wasn't raised. I was already an adult. What am I saying? But anyway, back then I started taking notice of entertainment news. I knew of, I was a rap fan. I was a hip hop fan, even though I'm Haitian, but I was raised here. So I know there were things that used to be said about Puff, but you always think, people are hating, and, who could really crack this? Wendy Williams. I tell you, no lie. Wendy had all the info. Wendy knew everything that was going on, and Wendy could crack this like that. But unfortunately, she is no longer the Wendy that we know now, and which sucks. That's why Wendy has so many enemies, because she used to talk about these things all the time. But yeah, as far as the Diddy case, I don't even know what's gonna happen, because from what I hear, his defense team is on it, and they're poking holes, right? Yeah, Cassie. They're trying to make Cassie not look like a victim, like the victim that she's portraying. My opinion, and again, this is strictly my opinion, he did those things then again, he's not denying that he didn't do those things. It's just he's saying that they were consensual. Oh my God, how disgusting. But I don't know. It's like you take a young girl. This is where I think he is, guilty. Well, my opinion, again, this is only my opinion. He did those things that she said he did, and I believe her, and I believe he controlled everything. I believe he knew he had his people following, because I don't think she's the only one. Maybe she's the only one that was public, because they did have a public relationship, but you can't tell me Kim Porter doesn't come to mind. You can't tell me to mind because he controlled everything. Like, he controlled everything around him, everything and everybody around him. So, I do believe it. I do. I do believe it. But he has good lawyers, like making her not look as innocent as she wants to be seen. You know? So, we'll see. We'll see. Ugh. Now, as far as Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion, I'm a big Meg Thee Stallions fan, but I'm also I like Tory Lanez songs, and they know what happened. To me, I feel like they're trying to keep everybody confused so that, I don't know, it's like, but now Kelsey, did she come out and say it's true? Did she say, yeah, I said it? I don't think she came out and said anything. I don't think she said anything that, you know, that everything is all over the place. So, but I do think she was, somebody did shoot Meg, but it's like, who shot Meg, you know? And why would this girl need immunity, you know? And then you have DDG. I'm just gonna pray for Halle and the baby. I am just gonna pray for Halle and the baby, because I don't think she knew what she got herself into. And yeah, so I am so confused. I am so lost. But we'll talk, all right? I'm home. Bye.